Former four-star quarterback, top 10 in the 2021 recruiting class, Kyle McCord of Ohio State has transferred to Syracuse, and new head coach Fran Brown. What does this mean for Kyle McCord moving forward and Syracuse? Before we jump into talking about Kyle McCord and Fran Brown, guys, if you like this kind of content, if you like what we're doing here at Camps to Canton, hit that like and subscribe button. We are trying to get to 3,000 subs by the end of 2023. We are so close thanks to your guys' love and support of what we are doing. We don't have ABC, NBC, CBS, ESPN backing us up. It's just you guys. We appreciate all the love and support. So let's talk a little bit about Kyle McCord. As I mentioned, he was a four-star in the 2021 class. He was QB 8 in the consensus, QB 6 for 24/7 Sports. Your boy here had him much higher, 6'3", 215. I was a massive fan of Kyle McCord coming out of high school, playing at St. Joseph's Prep in Pennsylvania, which is actually where he somewhat knows Fran Brown. We'll get to that in a minute. In his shortened time there, he beat powerhouse places such as IMG Academy. Is a massive high school that produces NFL talent left and right. He finished his high school career with 6,887 passing yards and 88 touchdowns with a 64% completion percentage. Moving on to Ohio State, though, he did not get to start until obviously his junior year, having to sit behind one C.J. Stroud for multiple seasons, which made sense once we were able to see what C.J. Stroud was able to do. In his final year there at Ohio State this past season in 2023, in 12 games, he finished with 3,170 passing yards, 24 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and a 66% completion percentage, which is not bad. Dealt with some injuries toward the end of his time. But what does this mean for Fran Brown and Syracuse? It's, in my opinion, a very good get for him, especially if he's going to play out possibly 2 years, as he will get technically one more year of eligibility due to COVID if he wants it. He did play in 5 games in 2021, so he burned his red shirt, but COVID does allow players one extra year of eligibility. They are also bringing in a coach from the New York Giants, and I believe it is Jeff Nixon. Yeah, Jeff Nixon, who's currently the running backs coach of the New York Giants. He has not spent much time being an offensive coordinator, but he will be the offensive coordinator for Fran Brown and Syracuse. The little amount of time he spent as a co-offensive coordinator was in 2017 through 2019 with Matt Rule at Baylor. They actually had some pretty good success if you go back and look at it. Pass in early and neutral rates 45 to 50% of the time. So we should see Kyle McCord passing up. Pass explosiveness 1.6 to 1.9. That is above the normal, the average line that we have at Camps to Canton. I'm telling you, you need to go check out our tools. It is revolutionary for anything when it comes down to looking at what coaches do at the college football level. Pass EPA per play is sitting at 0.29 to 0.31, the 0.29 below the average line, but the other 2 years, it was 2017 and 2018 and 2019, they were above it, and pass success rate was really good at 0.375 to 45%. They had a fairly good offense throughout those couple of years there at Baylor, and I expect that to be what happens here at Syracuse. They likely will have LaQuinn Allen back running the ball, who's an absolute stud and is going to be very good for them again. But the receiving room is where it is kind of lacking. They don't have that big named player. They do have a Rondé Gadsden, who is an absolute stud, especially at the college level, who should hopefully be back from injury, at least give Kyle McCord one massive target to go after. But I really think that they should try and get somebody in the portal. Maybe they'll grab somebody out of this recruiting class. That'll be really good. Kyle McCord, in my opinion, has a chance to do something here. What we shall see. He's not afraid to challenge tight windows. In my opinion, he has great pocket manipulation. He knows when to move up. He's not the most mobile quarterback, so you're not going to see a lot of that out of him, but he has flashed the ability to at least pick up a couple yards. In my opinion, some of the best parts of his game is knowing when to flush out of the pocket and release it, or step up in the pocket and go. He knows how to go through his progressions, but we have to be honest, he struggled this past year at Ohio State, which doesn't bode well when you come from having that offensive line and the weapons around him. But maybe, just maybe, again, top 10 quarterback in the consensus rankings. I think he's a really good pocket passing quarterback. Just maybe he can rebuild his stock here at Syracuse. Let us know what you guys think down below. Is he a guy we should be paying attention to for fantasy production? Does he have any chance to improve his draft capital? Your boy hopes so. Let's see if he's able to do it.